How am I lagging already? Lies. Uh, Richard E. Grant, we stopped on. Leslie Nielsen, we did. Simon Pegg is where we stopped. John Malkovich has been done. Martin Sheen's been done. Michael Shannon looks like the Jezebel. Two first names. Copy. Paste. Actor. Definitely looks like the Jezebel. Where are we? Give me that back file. Simon Pegg. There we go. I forgot to cut Simon Pegg out. What a divvy. Paste. Michael Shannon. Away it goes. Whilst it searches for this cross-eyed bitch, let's reel her into extinction. Who is that? Ezra Miller, E.M. Teddy Treefather. Oh, it definitely looks like the Jezebel. It's got a squarer chin though. Bigger implant. Getty seal. 5 head. I was just going to say that looks like Alec Baldwin, but it's not Alec Baldwin, is it? Who is that? Your face is pushed down because you've got a 5 head. You're widest in the hairline. You got small dentures. You got baby teeth. I'm talking about your tiny teeth. What's that? I was just going to say, why does he look like Richard Keel out of Jaws? Flippity flops. Strange position for your knee to be in. Oh, we're done. Gotcha. Full mints from Flamingo. There's another one back there. Oh, there's another one. In line. Ski whiff. Heel and toe. Feet and knees at 4 and 8 o'clock. Look. Only women create these diamonds when walking. Men don't create a flamingo foot. Let's go back. Michael Shannon. There's another one. Do you need any more? She's a bitch. Girls on T. Girls on T. Boys on E. Girls on T. Love you, Widow's Peak. Dial M for Masons. Why has he got Mickey Mouse's ears cut into his hairline? Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Go on, I'm listening. Again, never trust a man whose eyes are too close together and got a flat forehead. Look at the size of that man face right there. Look. Girl, boy, in that order. Look at this one. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Could your eyes get any closer together? Could your eyebrows arch any more?
Woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman?
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman.
Was there or wasn't there a woman?
Bink. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Same with this one. She ain't got a beard though. There she is with a beard. Short shoulders, wide hips, short arms. Both of them have got eggheads, look. 5 heads. We're done. Michael Shannon is a girl. I didn't even have to put him walking, but I will, just for one more. Where do you want me to go? Everywhere I look, I see female gates. Look at these ski whiff ones there. Knees together, knees apart. Very subtle difference. Look how the woman leans into the walk, look, and drags her back leg behind her, creating that Beautiful diamond that we call a flamingo foot. Oh my God, look at the size of these pants. When's the last time you wore Cuban high heels, Peter?
Never!
It's right, because I'm a bloke. My, what big hips you have. Pretending to be dudes. What's wrong with you? It's like that never-ending story. In a land of make-believe. That's where we are. We live in a land full of make-believe. Oh, look at this lot. Is that a film? Please let that be a film. It's got to be. Alec Baldwin, Ben Affleck. Look at them mincing bitches. Do you know what? I think I'll take that picture. Bunch of fairies, look. I had Sid round earlier on. He was talking about World War II, and I still don't believe in it. I don't. It's like 10 hours worth of footage. And it's okay. You can say, you can go and have a look at Normandy and look at the craters and bombs left. But you think the rich care? They earn money off every bomb they drop. They don't care where they drop it. They were bombing the crap out of a place, Dresden. Dresden is the place twinned with Grimsby. I forgot to show this. Dresden, it's twinned with Grimsby. And I'll tell you why. That's exactly why they bombed the living crap out of that place. This is exactly why they bombed the city, Dresden, German city of Dresden, because of its beautiful, beautiful architecture. Some of it withstood and still is standing, but the whole place looked like this, apparently. The old pictures. Tartaria, as they call it. Tarts! Shut up, you tarts. This grandeur, this building, the way they built, and it lasted, right? I don't know how old these buildings are, but hundreds of years old at least. And they're still standing, not crumbling, not chipping, nothing, just withstood the test of time. So I think they dropped something like 11,000 bombs on Dresden. It was ridiculous. They literally carpet bombed the place. There it is. No, wrong one. To remove all the architecture. And then they can rebuild on it all, right? Whoever owned the land and the building, it's all gone. You've lost everything, and the government just take it all back. It's a big land grab. Everything's about land grabs, right? But Dresden doesn't look nothing like Grimsby. I don't know why we're twinned with it. And according to history, it was the Germans, wasn't it, right? The Bavarians that came down and absolutely steamed Rome. And all this, they had Roman cavalry choirs are singing, shields and all this. But yet the big old mighty Germans come down, smash the living crap out of Rome, the Vatican and everything in it to stop the onslaught. According to history. Whoever built these buildings, apparently in the Dark Ages, with horses and carts. You've got to be kidding me. Pull the other one, it's got bells on it. Absolutely withstand the test of time, these buildings. Why don't we build like it now? Because they want your houses to crumble. So you pay for new roofs and new drains and new sewers and new everything. It's not meant to last like they used to make it. Your boiler doesn't last the lifetime like it was meant to. Your washing machine doesn't last a lifetime like it was meant to. Your fridge. Absolutely amazing place to look at. Anyway, what I was saying, oh yeah, so Sid came around this morning and it was so beautiful. The first thing I showed Sid this morning was this document from NASA. This is the derivation of flight and definition of a linear aircraft model for a rigid mass. A rigid mass, that's an aeroplane, a body, a secured, what do you call it? A secured pressurized container, the flying mass over a flat, non-rotating earth. Even when it was in plain sight, he still denied it. He said, "What? He took a picture of this because he didn't even think I was at a NASA government site. It's from the NASA government site, and it literally tells you this report documents the derivation and definition of a linear model aircraft over a rigid mass flying over a flat, non-rotating earth. It describes flight and every equation that goes with it. Okay? But the final message is that the earth, the mass, the rigid mass, i.e. an airplane or an helicopter, is flying over a flat, non-rotating earth. That's what all of these schematics mean. All of these equations in basic English tell you that the world's flat. And even when I showed him this, he was denying it. I was like, it was written in 1988, Langley, Virginia, you know, CIA headquarters. They have to tell you the truth. And then we went to, he started talking about being able to see the blades of wind turbines 47 miles away. So we went to the curvature chart, didn't we, Sydney? We opened up the curvature chart. Over 70 miles, approximately the curvature is 3,267 feet. That's a mile-high hill in front of you. You only have to go to Mount Fuji in Tokyo. Mount Fuji, Tokyo. Stop it. Miles. There we go. Tokyo. 100 kilometers, 70 miles away from Tokyo. It's as flat as a fucking pancake. 70 miles. Sure, that is just flat. Absolutely flat. And in between that mountain and this city, there should be another mountain going left to right away from you called curvature, as you believe, because all the cities are built on floodplains. Grimsby's built on a floodplain. The flat plain, the Serengeti plain, the Savannah plain, the Prairie Dog plain, the Outback plain. It's plain to see. And pictures like this destroy your curvature. I showed him this as well. You know, perfect reflection because water doesn't bend. If water bent in any direction, it would roll. That's what happens. You put water on any type of incline or decline, and the water will roll off of it. So it has to be contained. Water needs a container. That means I live inside some sort of container. Not only to contain the seawater, but to contain the air. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe. All I need is the air that I breathe. I'm in a pressurized container. It's quite simple to understand. The water's always level. And even with the NASA document and then this, showed him his own curvature. And then what I did, as I still got the map up, I haven't. He knew the distance between Cleethorpes and Spain Point, the lighthouse. Here. I filmed it many times. I've got the flat earth videos on this channel. I filmed, laid on the beach. I filmed 6 miles to the other beach. Over 6 miles, curvature over 6 miles is 24 feet. 6 miles is 24 feet. So between Cleethorpes, Grimsby, this is Grimsby's where I live. Cleethorpes is the next place. It's the same place as far as I'm concerned. You get on the beach, lay down. There's no way I should be able to look straight across there and see the other beach, especially if I'm laid down. Because there has to be 24 feet of curvature from side to side, right? There has to be. Where's the images? Can I go to images? We can. So there's the beach. If I lay on the beach and look 6 miles across there, there is no way possible I should be able to see the other beach. But I do, I filmed it. I know that if I stand on Cleethorpes Beach and someone was to drive round this side to Spain Point and stand on this beach here, and the pair of us had lasers and a mirror each, and we pointed at each other, we would hit each other's laser because water doesn't bend, it's always level. And it was really hitting his head. It was really hitting his head. I told him that we see in a conical vision with conical, because our eyes are, what they've done is they've taken the curvature of your eye and applied it to the shape of the earth. You think you're seeing in flat vision, but you're not. You're seeing cones. It's quite simple to understand, lot. There's your conical vision. And again, it's showing you again conical vision. 60 degrees. After that, it's peripheral vision. But humans see in cones. Does that make sense? From the top down, there's a cone. And from the side outwards, there's a cone. Which means when you look in a straight line, your vision begins to dip, which is why things disappear from the bottom up. But they didn't teach you this in science. They don't want to teach you this in science. From your point of view, you have a field of vision, FOV, which means you have a range. You can only see so far. If I was stood in the middle, if this is me in the middle, I have a conical view, a round view of myself. I'm only looking 180 degrees in any direction because I'm forward facing. I'm a 3D body in a 2D view. They never taught us this, right? So I have a placement somewhere in the distance where I can't see anymore because I've only got a 1-inch eyeball. It doesn't matter if it's the sun, the moon, Jupiter, if you believe in them, or Mount Fuji. Once I'm beyond my field of view, I can't see that mountain. I can't see the sun. And I can't see the moon. It's called field of vision. So, it doesn't matter whether it's a human eyeball or a camera. A camera still sees in a conical view because it's got a curved lens. It's based on a human eyeball. Isn't it? Everything, that's why it's got a lens, like the lens of your eye. And it sees exactly the same in a conical view. Only it can zoom in, unlike the human eye, and see things beyond the distance of the human eye, which is why we can bring boats back with the P900 when they've got over curvature. I love that as well. Sid said it as well. He used boats going over the curvature as proof. And then when I showed him P900 zooming into a ship that has gone over the horizon, he still said it's there. He literally told me this morning that he's seen it and he's been over it, the curvature of the earth. I said, and when you reach the curvature, did you feel the ship going down? Maybe up and down on waves, but the water ain't going downwards. It has to sit level. That's how waves work. Otherwise it becomes a rapid, doesn't it? The rapids. If you was living on a ball, water would just roll off it. And then we got to, where was it? Not the P9. We did look at the P9, didn't we? I'll tell you what I couldn't find. The shot of the guy firing the 50 cal up in the air. Because I wanted to prove to him there's no curvature used. He was adamant that bullets and ballistics use trajectory of the earth to calculate where the bullet lands, and it's nonsense. Because as soon as I started to explain to him, on the equator we're turning at 1,000 miles an hour. If I'm on the equator and the plane does 500 miles an hour, how does it catch a city attached to the earth, doing 1,000 miles an hour. And again, no answer. It's that moment when you realise you've been lied to, but you can't accept it. You know, that you what was that? Must have been next door. It's that moment when you realise you've been lied to, and there's an acceptance in it, right? You have to accept that someone doesn't want you to know the truth. Those people that don't want you to know the truth, they walk funny, look. They are from the ministry of funny walks. Again, they love to show you the truth in plain sight. But this is them mocking you, that you don't recognise that curved flamingo foot of a woman's leg, look. All my life I thought John Cleese, JC, John Cleese was a man, because he's exceptionally tall for a woman. But for some reason, his bones in his legs bow outwards, creating diamonds when walking. So they literally put it in your face, all of our faces, that they, them, come from the ministry of silly walks. And it's only when you really pay attention and you can see that broken leg, look, that diamond form there. The Q line on this one as it comes in and then wants to go down and out again makes it possible for you to understand you're being fooled, look, by women in suits. The ministry of silly walks. Well, there it is. That's the ministry of silly walks. Look, men don't cross the legs over, but yet I've got 1, 2, 3. Look, that one's still in line there. 4, 5. Can't see that one. Can't really see that one. I've got 5 out of 6 there in full mints. Superman is actually Superwoman. The producer, look at them shoulders on that producer. And there it is. This is what happens when a woman drinks testosterone. It sends her bald as a coot. But the widow's peak that God created, that little triangle of hair that women get, remains. It stunts. It does not want to give in. It's like a sign that God left that a woman is not what she says she is. Because men don't get the widow's peak. Sweet baby, Jesus, who is that? Holly Woodlawn. Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side. I'm a Woman, Darling. The Life and Times of Warhol Superstar. Holly Woodlawn. It's very emasculated if that was a woman. I don't think it is. It looks like a dude to me. Yeah, I'm seeing double-pronged Adam's apple. All I've done is feminise that jaw. I'm still seeing a dude. Strong neckline. Holly Woodlawn, whoever that is. Right, Michael Shannon is an absolute tart. Look. Cross legs until the cows come home. Oh, is that still up there? Let me have a look. Is that still there? This makes me giggle if it's still there. Is that the right one? Oh, yeah. This is it. Hang on. Let me bring up that one first. Michael Shannon, back file. I've got loads more gates now, Michael. I must have done that a while back. Michael Shannon. Paste. Create. We'll do this one next. This one that's about to come up. Where are we? So, oh yeah, this one. So I'm going through Twitter earlier on, and this popped up.
Bully me!
This girl apparently sees someone on television that used to bully her at school.
No fucking way! No way! When did he get hot?
When did he get hot? Says this person. The person we're talking about